Hello and welcome. In this short video, we are going to review some important information about academics to prepare you for your global education program. You may remember, as part of the application process, you were required to meet with your academic advisor to discuss your program coursework. Make sure to retain their contact information, as you may need to communicate with them regarding last-minute registration changes or about courses that you plan to take when you return to ASU. If you're not returning to ASU and graduating at the end of your program term, making sure you file for graduation prior to leaving ASU for your program or before the posted deadline. You can do this through your My ASU account. Please remember that there may be a delay in processing your grades and credits, so you will not receive your diploma until we receive the transcript from your global education program. This can take up to several months. For semester programs, as an ASU student, you will need to maintain a full-time credit load. This means that you need to be enrolled in a minimum of 12 ASU credits as an undergraduate student and 9 credits as a graduate student. For summer programs, you will register for the specified amount of credits for your program. If you're unsure about the number of credit hours in which you need to be enrolled in for a program, check with your international coordinator. If you have an ASU scholarship that requires a completion of 30 credit hours in an academic year, you may need to enroll into 12 credit hours during your semester program to maintain your scholarship status. In order to reflect your program enrollment, you will enroll into a placeholder course at ASU once your normal course enrollment period begins. This placeholder course will allow you to maintain your status as an ASU student, as well as prompt your financial aid if this applies to you. For more information about how to enroll into a placeholder, log into your Global Education online application and review the placeholder course details. Please keep in mind that when registering, your system will default to 1 unit. You will need to adjust this to show the correct number of credits you will be taking through your program. Lastly, please keep in mind that as an ASU student on your program, you will need to abide by ASU and host university policies, regulations, rules, and procedures. For course registration, each institution is different. You need to follow your programs or your host institution's requirements, procedures, and timeline for course registration. Understand that the course registration process will likely look different from ASU's process. In addition, it's common with many programs that you will not know your course schedule until you arrive. You will also need to follow your host institution's policies and deadlines in regards to adding or dropping courses. Please note, some institutions may require you to enroll into a higher number of credit hours to be considered a full-time or to maintain immigration and visa requirements. If you are unsure about this, please make sure that you check with your host institution or your program coordinator. Remember that pre-approved course listing is a list of courses that have been evaluated previously. It does not mean that you have all the prerequisites to take all of the courses or that all of the courses listed will be offered during the term that you're attending the program. You'll need to check on your host institution's course listings or search to determine whether or not a course is offered during the term of study. If you're unsure where to find pre-approved courses or course lists for your program, please review the ASU and course equivalencies resource found here on Canvas, or meet with your international coordinator. Let's discuss some unique academic situations. So if you want to audit a course, please keep in mind that you will not earn credits for this course, so it cannot be counted towards your required minimum enrollment load. You may or you may not be able to withdraw from a course during the semester. Follow the deadlines of your host institution regarding withdrawal policies. If you do not withdraw by the deadline, you receive a failing grade. In addition, remember that if you're planning to withdraw from a course, you still need to maintain a full-time ASU course load for semester programs. So if you're only enrolled in a minimum amount of credits required or past the point of where you can add an additional course, you cannot withdraw from a course. Audited courses will not appear on your ASU records. Neither will withdrawals if you have maintained at least the equivalent of 12 ASU credits in enrollment through the semester program. In this case, of an incomplete grade, an E will be posted on your ASU records. You will need to work with your host institution or provider to complete the necessary assignments and paperwork to pursue a grade change. Once we receive an updated transcript, you'll update your ASU records to reflect your new grade. You may have already started the course equivalency request process by submitting the syllabi through the online system. If you've not started it because you're unsure of what courses you're going to take, that's fine. However, once you've started your program and you're fully enrolled, making sure that you submit the syllabi for evaluation if you haven't already done so. For this, you'll need to log into your Global Education online application and indicate which courses you're enrolled in. Please make sure to do this no later than 3 weeks into your program, as course equivalencies can take months to be finalized. Submitting this information will allow for a faster and smoother process for posting your grades and credits once we receive your transcript. If your instructor does not provide a syllabus for the course, you will need to keep assignments, the essays, exams, and notes, etc., and bring them back with you. This will be evaluated by a department upon your return to determine the course equivalency. Most programs have a grade and credit conversion scale under the course info tab of the program brochure page. If a course does not have a credit and grade conversion scale on the program brochure page, it's likely to follow the US system and grades and credits. If you want to review the credit and grade conversion to make sure that you know how your grades and credits on the program will be posted at ASU. If you're unsure of where to find this, please use the resources provided within this module. You will receive credits and grades for every course that appears on your program transcript. All grades are counted towards your cumulative ASU GPA. So we cannot omit grades or credits from posting if they appear on your transcript, regardless if the course is needed for graduation or not. So please keep in mind that all grades will be listed as whole letter grades. We do not post pluses or minuses, so an A- would become an A grade. Also, you cannot request to earn a pass or fail grade. Every country, program, and university will have different expectations for coursework. Many foreign professors have a higher reading expectations of their students than US professors. You will need to do outside readings to be successful. Instructional styles will also be different. You may experience more group work than you would in the US, or you might experience more lecture style courses where student participation is less common. You may also find that some country grades are completely earned with only 1 or 2 exams or essays for the complete semester. The student/professor dynamic may be different, and some professors may not have regular posted office hours. So in France and Germany specifically, it is uncommon to receive syllabi for the classes. But this is all part of the global experience. You get to learn about cultural differences in academics and think of it really as part of the cultural experience. So thank you for watching, making sure to take the quiz for this module and reach out if you have any questions about academics.